Welcome back to the segment, guys. So, lots of interesting stories emanating from our team. And the NFF actually met in the early hours of this morning, where they talked about a number of issues that have plagued the Nigerian Super Eagles. And one of the biggest issues that they discussed is the obvious one, the fact that we've not been able to get a new coach for the team. But also, they talked about the interim managerial position, just in case we are not able to get a coach before this September games that we have. And beyond that, they also talked about the Flying Eagles and the fact that they need to get a head coach for the team. Of course, you know that that position is also vacant, just like the Super Eagles, because Ladamboso vacated the post, so it's been open for uh, submission of CVs, from qualified candidates. They never actually put out an open, you know, an opening, where they called out to qualified people to apply for the chance to get the job. So these were some of the issues that they discussed. And for the Super Eagles, which is like our primary concern now, an official that attended the meeting uh, disclosed that they had a lot of talks, but that they didn't really progress very much in terms of reaching an agreement on the coach that is going to be employed. Of course, you know the candidates that are top favorite for this job. Eric Schiller and Tom Senfeld are the top candidates for this job. But this official is confirming that there wasn't any, decision made on who's going to become the next Nigerian Super Eagles head coach. But again, on the front of employing a caretaker coach, the official confirmed that the NFF have now, settled or have now, pushed forward Eguavoen as the top candidate to actually get this job ahead of the likes of Daniel Omokachi. But it's still subject to Eguavoen's acceptance to, to be selected because from the look of things, he has the right to say no, that he doesn't want the role anymore, that he's okay with his chairmanship with the technical committee. And if this happens, then obviously they are going to look for someone else to give him that position. And whatever happens, if it comes to the reality that we're going to need an interim manager to head the team, then it's going to be for just the two games that we're going to play in August. This is what this official is confirming, that great progress have already been made regarding the new head coach who's going to lead the team. The official is even saying that it has already been confirmed right now, but it's just that it's remaining to be announced, before it can be official. But he is also claiming that this coach has already been selected and he knows himself, and that works have even started on the ground regarding this coach getting to know the players, that they've granted access to this coach who has now been selected, but he's not letting out the name of this coach. That's where the issue lies right now. He's not letting out the name, but he's also claiming that this coach has already been known and has started working with the NFF and the sports ministry. But we'll see what happens. They're still being very, very discreet in terms of the amount of information they are letting out to the media, which is why we are still in a position where we are looking over our shoulders. We don't know what to expect. But in the words of this NFF's official, who confirmed that a coach has been already selected and has started working with the federation, he said that we Super Eagles have a new coach who has started working on the squad for the games and also studying our opponents. What is missing is an announcement which will be done in the coming days. There is no cause of alarm ahead of the AFCON qualifiers. And then he also goes further to say, I don't think an interim coach kind of thing will happen because of the advanced nature of negotiations with the coach in permanent capacity. That's all I can say for now. So these are all the words that this official has said, refusing to give the major meat of the talk. Actually maybe revealing a name, but I do understand that he can't reveal a name because it has to be the federation that decides when to do so. but this is the latest right now. NFF actually having a meeting talking about how Eguavoen is going to be the interim manager if we are unable to see a head coach before the September games starts on the 7th. Let me know your reactions for this latest happening with the NFF and what this official is saying. But moving on to the next story, let me confirm to you that Ekong, the skipper of our team, has now traveled with his agent David Moss to Saudi Arabia, where he seeks to finalize the final documents ahead of his move from POK to the Saudi club side Al Khalud. Of course, if you follow the channel, you know that I talked about Ekong's transfer. The POK actually agreeing a term with Al Khalud for Ekong to transfer to the Saudi Arabia, and how Ekong also wanted this move because it's a move that actually presents him the opportunity to make a lot of money, actually tripling his current salary with Poke. But there's been lots of progress regarding this situation as Ekong has now traveled to do all the remaining paperwork and also do the medical ahead of his transfer to that club. So if everything goes well and Ekong is able to complete the paperwork and do his medical, he could be in line to actually feature in their first game, uh, against Al Etihad, which is coming up later this weekend. Congratulations to the man. Of course, this is definitely the right time for him to make the most of it, in terms of going to the Saudi Pro League where all the money is currently at right now. He's 30 years old, so there's nothing stopping him. He's had his best years in playing in Europe, no doubt about that one. So if he goes to Saudi to make the money, of course, it's something that that is really really nice to see. But moving over to the next news, guys, let me let you know that Troost-Ekong have now returned back to uh, chasing Paul Onuachu, Nigerian Super Eagles talented striker, and right now, they are very desperate. They want to get this man to sign on a permanent basis for their club side. They've now brought an increased amount of cash compared with the last bid that they actually brought to Southampton. And the report is also that they want to uh, you know, also give Southampton two players, the likes of Umut Bozok and Greece forward Tessiaches Fountas. So these two players, plus a whopping 7 million euros, are what Trabzonspor are looking to table for Southampton so that they can get their man Paul Onuachu. Remember, Paul Onuachu had a very successful spell with Trabzonspor last season where he scored a lot of goals for the team, and because of that impression that he made on them, they wanted to sign him on a permanent basis. But this deal has been going on and off because of Southampton's inability to compromise, and reduce the asking price. But right now, this new deal has not been tabled to Southampton, so but it's still left uh, for them to respond and say, okay, whether they want to accept it or not. But it looks like this might be very tempting for Southampton, and they might just accept this deal and allow Paul Nacho to join his Trabzonspor side. The man said that he loves Turkey, he loves the club, his family is settling really well. So I'm sure he's going to be really happy if this deal is able to pull through and he, travels to Trabzonspor to play his football this season. But that's the update, guys. Thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to react to any of the stories that you want, especially the NFF's meeting and their resolve at this moment. Also, don't forget to leave a like for this video, share the video, guys, subscribe to the channel, and also follow on YouTube. Take care of yourselves. More updates coming soon.